Right, I'm starting something completely fresh. This IC here, I haven't touched. That. So we're going to practice on this. Soldering iron's on, the hot air is on. Okay, so right. What I explained, let's see. This is how I'm going to learn, and this is about sharing my experience. Hopefully somebody else. You see there's a flux. Don't know if I'll speed it up later or nah, leave it like that. This is the old DVD player that the guys had here at work. Busy cleaning up, and I found that. I thought perfect. This is perfect for me to, and they say it's never too much flux. You can always clean it up afterwards. I know you get different brands, and the guys talk about all the different brands. I don't know anything about that yet. Just things, some capture in the way of. Here we go. Right, let's see how this goes. Let's put the little cover on. We're going to inject ourselves without any flux. Right. Now we're gonna. Maybe I should use. Let's use the soldering iron for that. Huh? I'm not happy with the soldering iron that comes on this set. Again, I'm used to doing things with a lot more heat, a lot bigger components. Right, let's see. Let's see. Yes, put solder. I'm trying to solder in such a way that you guys can still see. Yeah, this. Right. So I don't care about damaging other components. I've taken some bigger caps, some funny caps over here. Right, here we go. So we've got that now. And now I'm going to try. I've got a very small nozzle on here. They say should go around in circles like that. I don't think I put solder on one side yet. Right. See, this side is going to be the easiest. I didn't put solder. Okay, maybe it's too much. We'll soon find out. And yeah, we'll soon find out about this. So let's grab the hot air now. Make sure you guys can still see. Right. Here you go. See, they came off nicely. So they're full of solder. That we clean. I've seen the guys clean it up. Oh, okay, doesn't matter. It's on the table there. And I know this is not the right way of working, but this is just a learning experience. This is a strap board. Right. I think I can put the air off. Grab the expensive solder wig and put some more flux. Put some more flux, and the flux helps you to spread the heat, so you can drag it along a little bit. That's what it looks like. Okay, right. I don't see any pads that I've lifted. This is the expensive solder wig. There is solder coming off into that. Okay, slowly. Oh, looking beautiful. There we go. That looks awesome. So we will. And this is not the most expensive one. You see. Drag it along slowly. See if you got the flux, you can drag it along. See there. There's a solder blob over there. Done pull. See, we take the soldering on the way. There we go. Right, that looks nice and clean. Fuck. Okay, don't sweat too much, otherwise YouTube's gonna, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Nice and clean. Let's do the next part over here. Nice and slowly, nice and slowly, nice and slowly. Okay, right, let me have to cut this piece off here. I've got cheap tools at work. There we go, right. Let's go back to that. Looks okay. All looks okay. Does it look okay? It does. It all looks okay. The little solder thing they still. Okay, right. So that's that. Now, put the off. The air is off. The soldering iron off. Now we're going to take some thin toilet paper, some propanol. We do have MEK here, but they reckon the alcohol is better. I do have some old toothbrushes at home. Got a whole bag of them, but we're doing a bit of spring cleaning. Look at that. Look at that. Jeez, it looks like almost as good as the pros. That looks good. So now I'm going to pause a little bit and then I'm going to look at cleaning the IC. I don't know where or what, on top of what surface I'm going to do that. And then we'll come back to put the IC back. Okay, I'm back. So I've watched the video too. I didn't really get the answers I was looking for. I know how I normally do it with other old-fashioned big components. Let me get my... Okay, so went to get my lenses. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay, any case, right. I can see what I'm doing. I don't know if this is the right way or not. If it's not, it's fine. The idea is for all of us to learn from this. So it's all full of solder. It's fine. I've got many ways to get rid of that. And from some of you might tuck in your pants, and that's fine. I'm going to try a few different methods and see how that goes. I've got plans. So this is just for me to learn. The board is a scrap board. I don't want to discuss where I work, what I do, the environment, whatever. But somebody asked one of the guys here to have a look at this, and this is now what we got. Let me see. Soldering iron up to temperature. I don't know if I should use a soldering iron or the hot air. In any case, we'll start. We'll see how this goes. Let's put some solder on it. Not some solder, some flux. And let's see what comes out of this. I will get it cleaned. Is this ideal? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, so that's, I'm not happy with that. Here we go. Right, so I'm going to do it like this. Hope you guys can see it. Here we go. Hope you guys can see that. I know it's limited. Okay. Oh, to be careful to. Okay, all right. I did get some off it. There is still some solder. Okay, I am getting some of it off. Putting the soldering iron. Okay, so I got a lot of it off, and it's fine. It's not no, it's not fine, but in any case. Yes, I would never do this on the proper board. I don't do this. See, there's some of the solder that's stuck on there. It's fine. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yes, you can. In any case, some solder stuck on there. They come loose. Okay, the idea is to get the IC clean. To see how we can best do this. Let's see. I don't think using the hot air is ideal for this. I don't think this is ideal. Maybe some solder wig. Yeah, I'd have to find a way of holding the IC down. I need to be careful to hold it down where you turn that like that. Oh, that's too much. Like that. Oh, it's too much. Slowly down. There. Here we go. Right. I've got this on the DJI, my S25 on the DJI gimbal. Okay, right. So if I've got too much copper around, then the copper sucks up the heat. Alright, let's see. See, I don't want to bend the legs. I want to be able to solder it back. Maybe this will work. Maybe because I've got extra solder on here and put some flux. See, mind you, see, look at this. This is almost. It's actually doing very well on that side there. I wonder if this won't work. Let me see. I will need to use the tweezers so you guys can see. So the IC is obviously not getting that hot because I'm able to touch it, and it's quite cool. So it's only the legs. Let me see there. Let me see. I've got another idea. It could be a shit idea, but time will tell. Yeah, guys, I'm just messing around. Let me see. I don't want to damage that, so I might just solder the solder wig onto a pad over there. It's not used. Nah, that's not. I can't get it in there. Right, let me see. I wanted to pin down the solder wig so I could work on this. The little sponge is still wet over there. I'm using it clean. This actually works, huh? There's still a lot of extra solder on this side, yeah? I'll get it sorted out. Let me see. I wonder if I try solder it, if that won't help to get the solder to run. Maybe I should do that. With a lot of the blob of solder. Let's see, can you guys still see where the IC is supposed to go? It's supposed to go, let me double check. It's supposed to go there. Right, you guys can still see it now. Let's see. Nice, this is how I'm gonna learn. Yeah, some of you might be tucking your pants for what I'm doing. It's okay, I need to figure this out for myself. So, for those who don't know, there's a little circle on there to mark pin 1. There will be one on there. The IC's got a lot of flux. It's on there. So I've got to turn it around and put it on there. Okay. Let me see. Oh, for fuck. Oh no, it is. I thought it wasn't recording. It is. I've got a habit of doing that. Doing things and not recording them. Okay, so that's that. Now what I've seen is some guys reckon solder 1 pin. You can see I'm not used to such small little things. But I'll get it there, and I'm reworking my left hand. Let me see. Okay, so okay, let me see how this looks. I need more light, and now we're already basically making a plan for more light. Let me change one of these lenses to a stronger lens so I can see better. Let me see, that's that one. Change the weaker one over here, and let's see how this goes. Guys, I'm not going to do too much editing. This is the real struggle of what this is all about. Okay, oh, that is better. I can see better. These little legs, none of them are bent, so it's good. They all look good. I'm keeping quiet because I'm trying to focus so I can do this. I wonder how I should try and clean these pins. I don't have a deSolder gun. Okay, we'll keep on trying. We'll work through this whole thing. Nah, there must still be too much solder on here. Looking with these lenses. Okay, I'll have to solve that issue first. Okay, I've got a solder sucker, but I don't know how to hold this thing down, and the solder sucker might not work too well with that bump. Um, so it starts like this. It starts like this. Let's see if I can get a piece of solder wick stuck down somewhere. If I can solder this between 2 points. In any case, let's start like this. Okay, so I think we might be onto something here. Put some flux. Okay, there's that. I'm going to hold down the icing and I'm going to apply heat. Okay, let's see what the icing looks like. First of all, let's see what it feels like. No, it's barely changed temperature. Well, if it's this side, yeah, it's looking pretty good. Let's start again. Let me try and pay attention to which side I'm using. If it's that side there, it's looking pretty good. So let's put that back down there. Like that. Apply some flux. Okay. Okay, that's that there. Hold down the IC and then right, let's see. Just keep it like that. And there's still some pins that got excess solder, but it is looking a lot better. So that does work a little bit. Right, we know what the results of this are. Let's try the hot air. Let's see how the hot air, if it will blow it away. But it might. We're going to try it on this side over here. So I'm going to turn it around and keep that side there. And waiting for the hot air to warm up. And then, yes, I wouldn't be doing it on top of a PC board like this. But this is a strap board. So, okay. Okay, almost up to temperature. Okay, it's in temperature. I'm talking my lenses, there you go. No, that's not a solution either. Hot. Okay. Okay, I'm going to cut a little piece of the old video. I'm going to cut a little piece off here. This does seem to work. It takes a lot of patience. Maybe I put too much solder, but you know what? We all make mistakes, and this is how we're going to sort things out, right? So what I'm going to do now, the IC is upside down. I should put some flux on there. There's my solder wig. Let's put some flux on there to help. Because it looks like this flux is like a magic juice on this. Solution for everything. Right, that's that there. Put the solder wig. Yeah, I've got fat fingers. I don't even know if you guys can see that. So there's that in there. And now I'm going to take the soldering iron, tweeze it again, hold it down. So that seems to have had good results. Let's just see, pick it up. It's not perfect. Let me see. I don't know how the phone will focus on this. Let me see if I can get it to focus. It doesn't want to. It doesn't want to. Shish. Okay, that seems to work. So I'm going to keep on cleaning up the IC. I'll keep on filming it, and then so I can see on that side there's still solder on there. So I'm going to add some more flux. I must give this thing a name. magic juice or something. There's that. Okay. Solder wig. Put the solder wig on top there. And let's go for this. Yeah, I can see I'm not used to these little fine things like this, but this works. This definitely works. There's various reasons why I'm going to all this effort. Let me see. So let me put it like that. Maybe let's see if I can do this like that. If I can get the phone to focus. Let me see, where's this? Maybe we're lucky. Here we go. Hee-haw, look at that, look at that. So it's not perfect, there is still one or two little spots, but sometimes I've seen guys pulling ICs out of donor boards, and this would then in this case work. I'm going to keep on doing this, and then so this definitely works. Okay, right, and this is how we learn, clean the tip. Clean the tip. Let's see. That looks very clean on that side there. It looks incredibly clean there. There is one or two little legs that are bent over. I will sort it out. Let me see, there's still flux on here. Find the solder wig. Put it on there. Lens is down. And wow, that looks good, that looks very good. This thing is wet and water, but it's fine. I'll give okay, right. Okay. Right. I did bend slightly some of the legs. My fingernail is too thick to get in there, so I'm going to get a thin little knife. I don't have one here. Like a little blade or something, like a little cutter or something, and then I'm going to fix that up, and then I'll get back to this. Thanks guys, thanks for watching so far, and please keep watching, subscribe. I mean, I'm showing you guys my mistakes. I can solder normal stuff, I can solder pretty good. I don't bother sort of looking at anybody's stuff. I'm very confident, very good. This surface mounted stuff, it's a whole different kettle of fish. Enjoy guys.